What a relationship is you passing interest test after interest test after interest test after interest test, never getting reactive, 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 in order to demonstrate that you are the strongest man and you are the type of man who is not easily led astray or manipulated. That is what a relationship is. A relationship is not unconditional love. A relationship is not all this chemistry and trust building. A relationship is not multiple vacations. A relationship is not a marriage. A relationship is not you getting down on one knee and proposing with a big wedding ring. A relationship is not any of that. A relationship is you proving day after day to yourself that you are strong enough to not get reactive and continuously, subconsciously, pass her interest test, so she goes, wow, he just can't be moved. And the second you're moved is the second that relationship is over. That's what a relationship is. So for all of you out there with your hand raised nice and high saying, yes, I would love a girlfriend. Yes, I really want a long-term relationship. I really want this. Okay, cool. I'm happy for you. But you just have to understand what you're signing up for. What you're signing up for is basically a lifelong journey of having to pass interest tests after interest tests after interest tests to prove that you are not moved off center, or to show that you're not moved off center. That's what you're doing. So this is how it looks, okay? Women are trying to not date or find reasons to not date the men who they consider weak or undesirable. So this is how it will look. Since this form of like what you could even call it manipulation is like rooted inside of the mating strategy, okay? Everything that she says, she's going to say, I want a guy who's there for me, stable, loving, always nice to me, always calls me back on time.
This is why you need to learn, understand, and master the language of women so she never desires to pull away ever again. If you check out what I made for you, it's in my bio, it's in my description. I have a full end-to-end process. You can see this process, you can take this process, you can literally copy-paste this process into your dating life and just go. This took me months to build. This is literally my life's work. Go and check that out. That is why I made this for you. You have to actually start the process of learning, understanding, and mastering the language of women. And that right there is exactly why I made this.